Hey, grab a pen and paper real quick. I want to show you a 3-step formula that's working really well so you can meet women online and get a date in 3 days so you can have the relationship you've always wanted and that you know you deserve. I'll wait a sec so you can grab a pen. Imagine this scenario. What if anytime you wanted, you were able to go online and in a matter of hours had the phone number of at least 3 attractive women who you could call to set up a date? What if when you went to talk to women online, you were confident and excited instead of nervous and afraid? What if you never had to worry about finding a girlfriend because you knew you had the power inside you to do so? So if a girl you are dating didn't work out, it would be okay because you would be dating another attractive woman in a matter of weeks. Sounds like a stretch? I used to think so too, until it happened to me. In the past few years, I've gone from awkward introvert who suffered from crippling social anxiety and had a panic attack at the mere sight and thought of a beautiful woman to feeling confident, outgoing, dating dozens of beautiful women, and ultimately meeting the love of my life who I'm happy to say shares my home and my bed. I've also used the exact same thing I'm about to show you to help tons of guys attract and date very beautiful women from online dating sites. Some of these guys having never had a girlfriend before or even gone on a date. The thing that got me there is the 3 days to a date formula. I learned how to send a first message that is attractive and exciting so a woman would take notice and pay attention, and that almost guaranteed a response. Figure out what women look for in a profile so I could create a profile that was charming and the kind of guy she wanted to go out with, instead of being a massive turnoff like most profiles are. Message her in a way that built attraction and chemistry instead of just asking her questions and hoping that she liked me. And when it came time to ask for the number, I knew how to do it in a way that virtually guaranteed she'd say yes and avoid rejection. I lost so many women before I knew what to do, and it's quite humiliating and painful. Everyone knows online is a great place to meet and date women, if you do it right. And in order to do it right, you need to follow a proven formula. In fact, if you're using online dating now and you're not getting the results you want, it probably has nothing to do with the way you look. And it has nothing to do with how rich you are, or the kind of car you drive, or any kind of superficial stuff like your race, height, age, whether you have a pot belly or a bald head. Because at the end of the day, it's not how you look or what your bank account is like, or even what you say. It's all in how you make her feel. And there's a formula for making her feel right. Here it is. Step 1, use humor in a casual way. Women online are bombarded with messages from nice guys who just want to get to know them. In fact, an attractive woman online can get up to 30 messages a day. Imagine opening your email and there's 30 new messages. How many would you read? And to make it worse, she's distracted by YouTube, Facebook, and the millions others online distractions we're all faced with every time we log on. You have to immediately grab her attention and then sell her on chatting with you further or checking out your profile. And a great way to do this is to be what I call casually funny. Most guys send something along the lines of, "Hi, how are you? Gee, you're really pretty and it'd be swell to get to know you." This is not your cousin's bar mitzvah. Approaching a woman and introducing yourself doesn't work. Luckily, since most guys are doing this puts you at an unfair advantage. If you're just a little different, you're going to massively stand out in her eyes. And this is going to get her interested. And a great way to do this is by being funny. But we're not going to tell her a joke or a pickup line. All this shows is we can repeat what someone else has told us. Instead, we're going to be what's called casually funny. This is when you just thought of something humorous and turn to your friend to say it. Except instead of saying it to your friend, you're saying it to the girl. Why? Because when you're casually funny with a woman, she gets a preview of what it's like to be out on a date with you. And she likes it. It also sets you up for part 2 of the formula. Flirt in order to trigger attraction. Now that we've set the stage for a casually fun conversation, we're going to do the one thing that will send tingles down her spine and make her feel deep, powerful attraction. and then start chasing you. Flirting. Most men don't know how to flirt. In fact, most men don't know what causes a woman to feel attraction at all. If this is you, don't worry. In a moment, I will reveal how you can learn to make a woman feel an irresistible, magnetic attraction for you, and have her practically begging for a date. For now, some simple tips of flirting are: stay aloof but barely interested. Act like she may be winning you over, but you can't decide if you like her or not. Tease her when she messes up or says something stupid, and tell her she may be ruining her chances with you. I know this doesn't make much sense at the moment, but trust me, nothing gets a girl more hopelessly infatuated with a guy than feeling that she just barely has him, but he might slip through her fingers. And then it's time for step 3. Ask for her number. Every woman wants you to ask for her number. She's not going to do it for you. There's something about a guy leading and asking confidently that girls find irresistible. And the biggest way to screw this up is to be a pussy. Yes, it's scary. And yes, it feels like it might lead to rejection. Or worse, that you might lose all the progress you've made and she might laugh at you and mock you trying. I've been there. I've made a lot of mistakes. And the ironic thing is, the more you try to avoid rejection, the more likely it is to happen. So whatever you do, don't pretend you want her phone number for other reasons than wanting a date. And don't say that it's because it's easier to text, or you want another way to contact her if you can't find her on the site, or that your battery's about to die. And don't ask for her email, Kik, Snapchat, or anything that isn't her digits. And don't give her your numbers first without getting hers. Or say, why don't you hit me up sometime, or anything that puts the ball in her court and isn't you confidently leading. Just say, how about coffee? What's your number? There's nothing more powerfully attractive to a woman than a guy she's already flirting with taking the next steps with confidence. Whether that be asking for the phone number, going for the kiss, or initiating sex. The same 3-step formula has helped me get a date after date with amazingly attractive women and get a girlfriend. And now that you know what to do, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I created a brand new training exclusively on how to meet, attract, and date women online. It's called 3 Days to a Date. You will learn how to craft unique attention-getting messages using casual humor, so you can get women to respond to your messages. You will learn how to create magnetically attractive profiles so that women will be intrigued and fascinated by your profile and actually message you. You will learn about this mysterious thing called attraction and how to spark it in a woman. I can't overemphasize how important this is if you ever want to have a date or have a successful relationship, and you will learn it all in this ebook. You will learn how to know when she's ready to be asked for her phone number or asked out, so you know there's no risk of rejection, so you can ask confidently and be guaranteed a date with a beautiful woman. Now, you may think an ebook like this would cost $30 or $40, but you could have it today for a one-time offer of $7. Now, I want you to think about this. I started online dating back in 2006. Back then, we didn't have any of these fancy websites or apps we have now. We had Yahoo profiles. And I gotta tell you, I've made every mistake under the sun. Some of the stories are really embarrassing, and almost none of the women would respond to me. It wasn't until 2009 that I discovered the 3 Days to Date formula, and that's when I really hit my stride. I started getting lots of numbers and going on lots of dates, and yes, sleeping with lots of beautiful women. But what really interested me was finding that one special woman I could spend the rest of my life with. And since I now know the formula, I had options. I no longer had to settle for any girl that would have me, but could find the perfect one who had the looks, personality, and same interests and goals as myself, as well as being sensitive and caring to my feelings. I got lucky and found my dream girl just a couple of days before Christmas in 2009. And since then, I've been teaching guys to do the exact same thing. I take guys who have never even talked to a woman online before and teach them how to build a powerful attraction with women using just their words and their profiles. I teach them how to flirt with a woman online and get her number. I teach them how to take a girl on a date and kiss and get physical with a woman and get the girlfriend. And I'm going to teach the same thing to you. The point of this program is it will take 3 days to get a date. Think of it, 3 days from now you could be sitting across the table from a beautiful woman out together on your first date. But it gets even better. Go ahead and take this ebook and put it to work for you. If you don't get all the women replying to your messages that you want to, or if you don't feel you've dated enough attractive and beautiful women, or if it takes you 4 days to get a date instead of 3, or for whatever reason under the sun, let me know and I will immediately give you a refund, but you get to keep the entire book for free. The price is normally $19.99, but you could have it today for just $7. However, to make such an incredible offer with this guarantee, I have to limit it to today only. Once you leave this page, the offer disappears forever. And I promise you, you'll never have the chance to buy this book for as low as $7 ever again. So claim your copy now and save $12.99. With the discount and the love it or keep it free guarantee, you cannot lose. But this offer is only good for as long as you're on this page. Click the button below and get started today.